it's Deb here with Creative Life. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you're all having a great day. So today we're going to be using the Mixed Media Kit in conjunction with the Card, Tag, and More Kit by Trace Jolie. So you guys, I'm pretty excited about these cards. Doing the mixed media in with mixing in with the card stuff that we've got. I think they're going to turn out fabulous. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to get started, I went ahead and used the embossing folder that came in the card kit and embossed my white cardstock. That also came in the card kit. Now this cardstock is a 12 by 12, so we do cut down all three cards that we're going to be making today. You're going to cut them at 5.5 by 8.5, and that will give you your 4.25 by 5.5 card base, okay? And after we went ahead and embossed this cardstock, we're coming in with some white gesso. Now you can use clear gesso, and I'm using clear gesso here, and I'm just spreading it all along the card here, okay? And then what I'm going to do, now I don't do a very thick wipe of this, on here. And I do kind of blot it out after I'm done. I come in with my heat tool and I just go ahead and dry that. Next, I come in with some of the paint that you get from the mixed media kit, and I'm going to go ahead and spread that all along my card. Now, you can use any of the colors that are in your kit. This is the purple color. It's the violet, actually, and I think that this one is so pretty. So I just went ahead and squirted that on there, as you saw, and just kind of let it dry naturally and spread the paint around with my heat tool. I did dry the back of this and the front just so it would dry a little faster, and it does work. I really like how this turned out. And then I came in with this pink grapefruit. This is actually the ink that comes in your card kit, and I just kind of smudged it all over the sides. Then I came in with my paper towel and I just kind of smeared that all over the place, and because the cardstock was a little bit damp, the dampness got on the paper towel, which was really great because it kind of helped smudge in the ink, and I thought that gave it a really nice touch. So I just went around the edges there and a little bit in the middle, and again, just kind of went in with my heat tool and dried that fairly quickly. Next, I painted the wooden head silhouette piece purple, again using that violet purple that comes inside of the mixed media kit. Next, I fussy cut out some of the images from the paper collection, and here I'm just placing some foam strips on the back of the images, and I'm going to go ahead and lay that down right there. So I come in with one of the other images that I fussy cut out, and that is like a little frame that has some flowers inside of it. And this is what I'm going to use to place my little silhouette image of the girl, and just like that. And then here I used one of the chipboard items. Now the chipboard item I actually painted purple, but I didn't like it because it was really dark. So to lighten it up, I went ahead and inked it up with some of that pink grapefruit. And I really liked it. So I went ahead and did some clear embossing on it. So once I inked it all up and everything, I got my clear embossing powder and then just went ahead and embossed that, and it turned out so pretty. I absolutely love how that pink grapefruit looks when it's embossed. Next, I went ahead and placed some glue on the back of this chipboard piece and just stuck it right in the left-hand corner. And I really think it added a nice touch. Very, I don't know, just very feminine touch to a very sweet card. So I really love how this turned out. So I went ahead and stuck the purple silhouette on there and on that image, and then went ahead and placed some foam tape on the back to give it just a little bit of a raise. And here I was just trying to figure out where I wanted it. And I finally decided to put it right there and then add a little bit of the purple flowers that came in the kit. Now these flowers are so pretty and dainty. They are perfect for this type of card because they're kind of tiny and they fit in really small places and they just give you a really nice touch to a feminine card. Now for the upper right hand corner, I decided to go ahead and fussy cut out some of these flowers. And these are just again from one of the images from the paper collection. And I went ahead and just placed that right there. So it looked like some flowers were cascading down on the side. And then on the inside, for the rest of the flowers that I had fussy cut out, I decided to go ahead and place some foam tape on those and give it kind of a lift and place it over the top of those other flowers that were on the inside of that card. So it kind of gave it like a 3D overlapping effect, and I really thought that looked so pretty. So I went ahead and cut the excess off, and there we go. So we're done. Now for this card, I took a piece of the pattern paper that was 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and I decided to go ahead and mix together the ochre that is in the mixed media kit with the paste, the modeling paste, and you're just going to spread that all over that little piece of pattern paper, and then you're going to go ahead and you don't really need a whole bunch of paste or anything because it's not a big sheet that we're doing. So you're just going to go ahead and place that over the stencil, and there you go, and we are done. Now you're just going to go ahead and you're going to get the heat tool and let that dry. And then once it's dried, I went ahead and inked my edges with the pink grapefruit and then stuck that up on top of the base of my card. Again, the base of your card is going to be basically your A2 size card. So you'll cut out a piece of cardstock that is 5.5 by 8.5 and fold that in half. Okay, so the next thing I did is I adhered that piece to the base card, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place some things down. Now originally I was going to use this as my image, but I decided to go ahead and switch that up. So here is where I went ahead and I fussy cut out that beautiful lady that is in the card kit, and I went ahead and inked her up and just placed her right there uh, on top of the card. Now for this one, I did not use any foam tape on it. I just went ahead and laid her down right on top and then cut out a little sliver of flowers and placed those on the side there next to her. And then I went ahead and grabbed this birthday cheers that was from the scrapbook collection from last month, and I went ahead and inked that up and placed some foam tape on it and then placed that on the top there, and I thought that was perfect. So I just absolutely love the simplicity of this card. It is so pretty. Once I got that birthday cheers on there, I started thinking, you know what, it needs some more flowers. So I went ahead and fussy cut out some flowers, and I went ahead and added those up in the upper right hand corner, and I just thought this really added a nice touch, gave it just the right amount of flowers and a really pretty card in a matter of minutes. Now I did go ahead and add some pattern papers to the inside of my card, and then I went ahead and saw that beautiful house, and I just had to add that to the inside. I just thought that was so, so pretty. So if this turned out so elegant and such a beautiful card. Now, what you're going to do with this card is, again, this is your basic A2 size card. You're going to go ahead and fold that front flap in half. And then I went ahead and wrote my measurements on there, which were 5.5 by 8.5. That is the card size. Fold that in half, and that gives you your base card. And then you fold that front flap in half. Now, I went ahead and cut out all of my panels to the card, and I went ahead and distressed the edges, and then grabbed that Versa mark or magic ink that comes in the card kit, and I went ahead and inked all the edges of each panel. So I have my little sentiment base right here. I'm going to go ahead and add that in, and then I went ahead and did the rest of my little pieces. Now these pieces I believe are 2 1/8, or no, I'm sorry, they are about 2 inches I believe by 5. So that's the panels that I did. And so that way it just left some of the border around it, and so they turned out so pretty. I just love this paper. Now the pages that I'm for pattern paper that I'm using are the 2 back pattern pages from the paper that you get in the kit, okay? And it's kind of like a pink with a green script writing on it. It is just beautiful. And so I went ahead and used that, and that is just gorgeous. So I decided to go ahead and use that little vase that I was going to use earlier. Again, I went ahead and cut out a couple of panels. Now what you're going to see here is I'm distressing this panel here, right? I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to that white panel, and that white panel is going to go over the little half piece that we've got on our front panel. So you'll see here in a minute how I'm going to line this up, okay? And you're going to line that up with the back panel that you have, okay? Get your glue and just go ahead and put that on there. Flip that over. Make sure it matches the back panel so you can't see that back panel with your sentiment or whatever you're going to write in the back there. And then here we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that vase and that beautiful little silhouette of the lady, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to add in some more flowers there. So I fussy cut out this little teacup, and I just thought that was really pretty. So here I'm going to go ahead and add another panel on top of that panel because I got some ink on there. It was kind of messy a little bit, so I went ahead and cut down another panel and added that to the top. So I just added that right on top of there, just like that, and then added my little teacup right there on the side. And now you cannot see. So when you add that top panel, you want to make sure that you're covering that back panel so no one sees it. I added some flowers and a thinking of you, and now we're done. Okay, so let's go over what we did with these cards, okay? And the first card we did was this one. And this one, we added the beautiful Ultimate Crafts Royalty embossing folder on here. And then what we did is we came back and I did some gesso on the cardstock. And then I came in with the Art Alchemy Liquid Acrylic Violet paint that we have in the mixed media kit. I went ahead and spread that over, added a little bit of water to it, and just kind of let it drip everywhere, and just kind of, painted it, or kind of spread the paint with the paintbrush all over. And then once this dried, then I went ahead and came in with the Versa Magic, sorry, and it's a pink grapefruit, and it is so pretty. I love this. And then the chipboard piece, I went ahead and added some purple paint to it, but it was really dark, and I wanted to add some brightness to it, so I went ahead and went over it with the pink grapefruit, and then did clear embossing powder on top of that, and it's really shiny. I like how it shines. And then here I added one of the little silhouette wooden pieces to this frame, and then added some of the little purple flowers, did some fussy cutting on this and this, and added that to our card. And then on the inside, I went ahead and just added my side panels to it, and that is ready to go. So I hope that you like this one. I thought that this one turned out really neat. I really like how the purple and the pink grapefruit color really mix well together. And so there's that one. And then here, this one is a really neat card. Super quick and easy to do, you guys. So simple. I love this card. And here we just did a regular card. All of your cards are just regular 3.5 by, I think, 4.25, I think is what we cut them to. So yeah, 4.25 by 5.5, or by 5, yeah, by 5.5. So all three of these are measured out that way. We went ahead and folded over the front panel and did a half of this panel, covered it. I went ahead and distressed the edges of all of the papers, and then went ahead and inked them with that pink grapefruit Versa Magic, and then went ahead and fussy cut out some of the items here, and then this little teacup here, and then added the Versa Magic to the little silhouette right here, and did a little sentiment right here that's thinking of you. You fold it back, and you have enough room to write your little message, and then we have a little teacup right there. So cute. So easy, right? Super easy peasy cards. This one was really fun to do. I really love this card. It's one of my favorites. I love the beautiful peach color that's coming out. It's like a peachy pink color. It's really pretty. And then here I used one of the birthday cheers. This sentiment is actually from last month's scrapbooking kit. And then here we went ahead and used our stencil from the mixed media collection, and this is the stencil that I used to do this. For making the little paste, we used our Art Basics modeling paste along with the ochre liquid acrylic Art Alchemy paint that came in the mixed media kit. I went ahead and fussy cut her out, and then some of the little flowers so they would kind of scoop upward. And then here I went ahead and cut out some more flowers and put those there. Went ahead and covered the inside with one of the script papers, and then this beautiful little house. I just thought that was gorgeous. And so you definitely have enough room to write your sentiment or whatever you want to put in here. It's so pretty. And it says birthday cheers. So those are the 3 cards that we did today. I hope you guys got some inspiration from today's project. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. I have all the links down below for you. And again, take care, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my Friday night lives at 4:30 Central Time.